Hello friends, and welcome to the Robot Arena 2 Robot Wars Mod Tag Team Championship Tournament. I'm glad I got through that intro. That's taken me 3 tries to do properly. So this tournament will consist of 24 opening round tag team matches in a double elimination tournament, and each team will consist of 1 heavyweight and 1 featherweight from the same team. Taking a look at the game settings, you can see I've selected the Tag Team Terror mode to allow 2 robots to be on the same team against 2 robots from another team. Our arena will be the Robot Wars Studio 7, which is the Series 7 arena of the TV show Robot Wars. And our teams will be the red team and the blue team for each fight. The winning team will go into the winners bracket, and the losing team will go into the losers bracket, and then after that it's single elimination all the way through. If you lose, you're out of the tournament. Let's see who's competing in our opening match. Okay, so the first team in the first contest, from Team Ripper, also known in real life as Team Roaming Robots, is their heavyweight Ripper, and on their right, the featherweight Rip2. And they are going to be facing off against Team Leftovers, not a real life team this time, just a team they've made to put some more robots into. They'll be facing off against the heavyweight of Iron6 against the featherweight of Shiny.
Grab the seat of your chair and hold on. It's Robot Wars, and we're looking for some carnage today.
Thank you for that introduction from Jonathan Pierce. 3, 2, 1, and we're underway. Ripper going right after Shiny. Ooh, Iron6 gets underneath Ripper though. Rip2 thrown by the Arena Flipper. Rip, and it's the heavyweights versus the featherweights right now. Heavyweight versus heavyweight, featherweight versus featherweight, here we go. Ripper getting the upper hand, and Shiny getting the upper hand. Ooh, Rip2 has lost a wheel down in the right corner there. Rip2 in trouble. Although Iron6 is out of the arena and immobilized. This means this match is now 2-on-1. Ooh, Rip2 sent flying by his own teammate. Shiny sent flying, and he's immobilized. That's it. Fight over. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of that fight were Team Ripper, so they will be progressing into the winners bracket, and Team Leftovers will be progressing into the losers bracket. You'll see both these teams again in the next round. Let's take a look at who's competing in our second match of the episode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the first team for our second contest is going to be Team Thor, which consists of Thor, the heavyweight, and Hatchet, the featherweight. And they will be facing off against Team Bulldog, consisting of Bulldog Breed and Explosion. Obviously, heavyweight on the left, featherweight on the right, as usual.
It's gonna be a rough ride. Get ready, Roboteers. Let's see if you're ready for a real fight.
Once again, thank you, Jonathan Pierce, for that introduction as we get underway here. Thor, ooh, looking a bit out of control, but comes right down onto Eruption, though Bulldog Bleed does get a flip in. Thor struggling to self-right, now manages it. Seems to be definitely struggling with the control on Thor. Oh, and he's sent flying by the flipper, as is Explosion. Hopping himself across the arena, he can't appear to self-right. Now both axes going to town on the featherweight. Though Thor, ooh, struggling to connect. Does manage it, and so does Hatchet. Bulldog Breed has stuck himself in the corner, unable to self-right. Will he be able to make it through this competition? Explosion has lost the top panel, possibly the flipper panel itself. Hatchet goes right back after Bulldog Breed. Looking at, ooh, not an immobilization there. Thor and Explosion were stationary for too long. Bulldog Breed back on his front now. Can he get under Hatchet? Looks to, pushing him across the arena. Can't quite get underneath him though. Oh, they've gone off screen to the right there. We can no longer see them. Now focusing on Thor over there. Still putting his axe right through Explosion. Oh, the axe has come off Thor. Thor's weapon has gone. Bulldog Breed back into the fight now, as Hatchet follows him right back across the arena, and those two engage in another brawl. The flipper does get underneath Hatchet this time, and again, Hatchet's in trouble against the arena wall. No, back into the center. Oh, back against the wall, and he's flipped. Entirely out. That's it. It's 2-on-1 again. A broken flipper and against a broken axe, and a full flipper working fine. Bulldog gets underneath him. That's a flip. Ooh, Thor self-rights though. Rolling nicely. Oh, they're going just off our screen here, but there goes Thor. Thor is out of the arena and immobilized. Team Bulldog will be progressing on to the winners bracket. Okay, up first from Team Invade, we have Eruption. And their featherweight Explosion 2. obviously the upgraded version of the one we just saw in the previous fight. They'll be facing off against the Team Terraphonics robots of TX-109, a Crusher, and Hysteria, which I believe is just a Rambot. And we're underway. The Crusher raised on TX goes right into Eruption. Ooh, but gets flipped by Explosion. Both robots do that. Hysteria upside down in trouble. The two robots appear to be stuck together. All four robots actually have just sort of stuck themselves together. The Featherweight's entirely stuck until that moment, and the Heavyweight's crushed by the Crusher of TX-109. Hysteria upside down, still able to drive inverted, pushing Explosion around. Ooh, Explosion gets crushed by just being landed on by TX-109. Hysteria thrown around by Eruption. Finalists from Robot Wars are doing very well against the Featherweight, but that's to be expected against such a light competition. TX-109 is upside down. Both Explosion and TX-109 in danger of being immobilized. I believe just Explosion is now? I'm not sure. We'll find out in 1 second. Explosion 2 has been immobilized. TX-109 also appears to be immobilized. Counter's going all three robots for a second there. TX-109 is definitely going to be immobilized. Yes, they are immobilized. We're left with Hysteria and Eruption. Eruption just, even up on its back, is just pushing Hysteria around. Oh, but they have a washing machine dropped on them. That's going to cause some damage. The two appear to be entirely stuck together. But they're moving enough to keep avoiding immobilization countdowns. With 1 minute 30 left in the fight, we are halfway through. And now they're stuck against the wall. This will probably force an immobilization counter, which will force the two robots to split up. There we go, immobilization counters have started. The two robots, there we go, they've split now. And, ooh, is Eruption going to get under him? He does! Flips Hysteria over the two immobilized spots. Righting both of them, sorry. And in theory, due to, well, no mechanical failures, they are both still battle ready. I believe right now Hysteria is actually winning this fight on judges' points due to its, well, it's pushing around and its long-lastedness. Longevity? Oh, but it's in trouble there. Massive flip. Although Eruption has just picked up its mini-bot. That's it, though. Hysteria is eliminated. Team Invade win this one with Eruption and Explosion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our fourth fight of the episode. First up, we have Team Saint, made up of Gabriel and... I'm not actually sure how to pronounce the Featherweight's name. Seraphim? Seraphim. I'm going to go with Seraphim. And they are up against Beast Evo and Beauty 2 from Team Beastie Wheels. Another team, well, not actually under their actual name. Team Beast own, I believe, both of these robots in real life. But there's already a Team Beast that's full up, who will be in our 6th fight of the episode, and our final. So Beast Evo and Beauty 2 will be facing off against Team Saint of Gabriel and Seraphim. Let's get that one underway. And this fight gets underway. Gabriel's sword appears to be through the floor there, as Beast Evo flips Beauty 2. Beauty gets under Seraphim, Beast Evo gets under Gabriel. The two sworded robots of Team Saint appear to be in a bit of bother here, as they're being endlessly thrown around by Beast... Oh, sorry, Beauty is upside down. Seraphim just being thrown around by Beast Evo. This could spell disaster. Oh, the two are stuck together though currently. Taking a look at the health bars, the bottom right corner, Beauty appears to be in serious trouble from the sword of Gabriel. I believe these bottom two, are they going to separate or are they physically stuck together? If they cannot move... Oh no, Beast Evo immobilized. Ooh, but Seraphim just escaping immobilization. Still continuing to attack Beast Evo for some reason though, they are already out. Beauty left alone. Unable to self-right, I believe the air pressure must be, or the gas pressure, sorry, must be getting low. Seraphim hit with the, is that a dishwasher or a cooker? Ooh, Beauty 2 in trouble, you heard the sparks there. Upside down again, flipping themselves, now they're self-righted. Seraphim immobilized, we're left with Gabriel versus Beauty. Beauty once again upside down, on the pit now. The pit obviously activated by that button. in the bottom center wall. You can see it just here, pointed out by my mouse. Beauty gets a, well, it attempts a flip on Beast, or excuse me, on Gabriel. Oh, Gabriel could be in trouble just off the screen against the arena wall. No, gets away from there. Gabriel winning this fight on points and on damage. If this goes to a judge's decision in 1 minute, it will be a very obvious pick. I believe Beauty is upside down. You can hear the constant flipping. No, appears to have self-righted. I'm sorry for the boring action, ladies and gentlemen. They've gone entirely off camera, and I can't get a better angle than the one we're at now, which is the static cam. Oh, back on screen slightly. Beauty getting a shot in, but hitting the sword and causing damage. I really can't see what's going on. I believe they keep getting stuck. Oh! My god, Gabriel eliminated. I'm not sure how that happened. But the team Beastie Wheelies wins. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our 5th fight of the episode underway. Introducing to you first from Team Shock, Manta UK and Inertia XL. And introducing their opponents, representing Team Black Hole, the heavyweight Black Hole and the featherweight Hyperioid. Let's get this match underway. Okay, we're underway here. It's the flipper and a spinner against a spinner and, well, I think 2 spinners. Oh, there goes Hyperioid, eliminated quickly from the fight by Manta. It appears that Inertia is in trouble. Manta also in trouble, caught on the spinning discs. Serious damage being done. But Inertia causes that long enough for Manta to get back into the fight and gets a flip in. Once again stuck up on the wedge and now caught in the spinning discs. In trouble. That's 2 serious critical hits. One more and Manta's circuit board is destroyed. That's an elimination. Now it's just the 2 spinners against each other here. The heavyweight versus the featherweight. The featherweight spinner does actually appear to be getting the upper hand, getting in under that side. Oh, but flipped seriously in trouble. They appear to be getting in under the front of the wedge and between the 2 spinner blades, but once they're flipped, they're in trouble and they're being hit seriously here. Oh, excuse me, at some point the blade of Inertia XL has come off. This could be serious problems, so they are still, well, they're getting something done. Both robots in serious threat of immobilization, both escaping it though. Black Hole does appear to be able to push the smaller robot around, but neither of them are particularly stable due to, I believe, damage to both of their blades, although Black Holes are both still attached. Once again, the robots appear to be going slightly off our screens. I do not believe we're going to be able to see an out of the arena flip this time, especially with our only flipper in the fight being immobilized. So this one may go to a judge's decision. Both robots have pushed each other back into the frame so we can see them. And it does just appear to be Black Hole pushing Inertia XL around at this point. No real damage being done by either bot, although points still being racked up in the opinion of the judges. Who appear to be giving more points to, at the moment, Black Hole. A minute ago, it was to Inertia. Ooh, something has changed in the motor. Inertia is eliminated. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm just going to point out what actually happened at the end of that fight with Inertia. Up by the far back wall, there are certain points on it where the immobilization, the dead zone if you will, sort of pops through the wall by a little bit, and if your robot goes too far into the wall, it will still be counted as immobilized. I'm not going to redo fights for that, I'm just going to treat it as a mechanical failure causing the immobilization of a robot. So, going through on that one, Team Black Hole. And introducing our 6th and final fight of the first episode of the qualifying rounds to decide the winners and losers bracket. Introducing first, representing Team Beast, the heavyweight Beast 2 and the featherweight Beauty 8. If you didn't catch on from Beastie Wheelies earlier, this is the team of Beauty and the Beast. And their opponents, the heavyweight Tanto and the featherweight Amnesia. Let's get this fight underway. And we are underway. Tanto is driving itself round in a really weird way. I'm not really sure. Ooh! Amnesia already immobilized up against the back arena wall. There's that issue with dead zones I was talking about leading to mechanical failures. Tanto, a rather small robot, but considered a heavyweight by the game. Beauty and the Beast getting caught up in each other's flippers. Tanto in trouble. This could be a very quick immobilization, and it is. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the final round and progressing through to the winners bracket, Team Beast. Taking a quick look back at everything that happened in this episode, I'm going to read to you and show you the winners and losers bracket qualifiers for this episode. For the winners bracket, up first we have Team Ripper, consisting of Ripper and Rip2. Up next we have Team Bulldog, consisting of Bulldog Breed and Explosion. Thirdly, we have Team Invade, consisting of Robot Wars 2017 finalists Eruption and Explosion 2. Winning our fourth contest, Team Beastie Wheelies, Beast Evo and Beauty 2. The biggest upset of the episode in my opinion, Team Black Hole, consisting of Black Hole and Hyperioid. And finally for the winners bracket, Team Beast, consisting of Beast 2 and Beauty 8. Now to take a look at the losers bracket. Up first we have Team Leftovers, Iron Ore 6 and Shiny. Next we have Team Thor, consisting of two axe robots, Thor and Hatchet. Our third team, Team Terraphonics, TX-109 and Hysteria. Representing the heavens above, it's Team Saint, Gabriel and Seraphim. It was a shock loss for Team Shock, Manta UK and Inertia XL. And finally, Team Immersion Robotics, Tanto and Amnesia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for this time, 6 rounds. Well, let me try that again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for this episode, 6 contests between... fuck, how many robots is it? 6, 12, right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for this episode. Try again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for this episode. 6 rounds between 12... Fuck, they're not rounds, they're contests. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for this episode. 6 contests between 12 robots deciding our winners and losers brackets. Next episode will continue with contests 7 to 12, deciding the next 6 teams to go through to the winners and losers brackets. After that, the third episode will be numbers 13 to 18, and after that, in episode 4, the final qualifying round, teams 19 to 24. I hope you will join me next time for the second episode of the Robot Arena 2 Robot Wars Tag Team Championship Tournament.